Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. What's up, guys? Class is in session today. We're going over streamer tips that you can easily implement to make your stream better. So these are the ones I see a lot of mistakes that people are making, and these are easy fixes for them. So there's a lot more mistakes out there, but these are the ones that you could easily fix. Remember, you may not be doing some of these, but some of these you might be. So maybe we'll give you some ideas today. Let's get to it. In no particular order, we have number 1, camera position. So whether you have a green screen or not, some games, if you're a video gamer, you're better on a certain side than another side. For instance, if I'm playing Apex, maybe I don't want to be on the bottom left of the screen because it's blocking my health bar. This seems like maybe a self-explanatory thing. I've caught myself actually blocking something, and I watch a lot of Apex streamers that do this. They block their health, and the health, I think, is one of the most important things on the screen, quite honestly. So just know your camera position for whatever game you're playing, and it's an easy switch on OBS. Very easy. Next up, I see a lot of new streamers doing this. Their camera size, usually it's too small. So if they do have a camera, they're routinely tiny on like the corner. You can't see anything. If you're going to do that, you might as well not even have a camera at all. I know probably you're doing it because maybe your camera size or your camera quality is not as good as you want it to be. Honestly, I would still try to crank it up the best you can, get the best settings that you can, and make that bigger because a microscopic camera isn't going to do much. The third one that I see also new streamers doing, sometimes I even do this, one is mislabeling your stream. So you'll be playing Apex Legends and you'll have Call of Duty in your thing by accident. Or maybe you switch games, you forgot to change it. But a lot of streamers forget also to use the tags on Twitch. The tags are the things like playing with viewers or ask me anything or competitive or playing with viewers, if I didn't say that one already. Those are important because they could bring more traffic to their channel. They could only add to your channel. They can't take away. And I think they're forgotten a lot. Sometimes I even forget to use a tag. And what you should do, whatever video game you're playing or whatever musical instrument, whatever you're doing, go into the directory, into the browsing directory, and click on the thing that you're doing and see what the streamers are using as their tags. And you use those tags as well. For instance, I just started playing Sea of Thieves. I made sure I went in there and saw the most popular tags for that game. It's very important. So make sure you start using tags. You might get a few more people in your channel that way. Also, sidebar, maybe this isn't quite easy, but the name of your stream, like the stream title, try to make it unique. You know, you're in a directory of probably 1,000 other people, maybe more, and make yours different. Make yours stand out. I don't know, say something funny. That's maybe not as easy. That's why I tacked that one on there. At least give your stream a title, right? Could only help you. Number 4, I see a lot of new streamers doing this as well. I'm not sure if it's default or not, but followers only mode, I think, hurts a lot of smaller streams. And I know people turn on followers only mode to protect themselves sometimes, but sometimes they do it by accident as well. So if you're doing it on purpose to protect yourself from trolls and stuff, that's one thing. Keep doing it. That's your choice completely. But make sure to turn that off because a lot of people want to come in your stream and start interacting with you first before they give you a follow. So turn followers only mode off. That is, unless you're trying to protect yourself. I see this next one here quite often. Wi-Fi internet. What are you doing using Wi-Fi while you're streaming or while you're gaming for that matter? And I think this is an easy fix. If you have Wi-Fi in your house, you got to plug an Ethernet cable into your modem and plug it into the back of your PC and have a wired connection. It'll be a lot faster that way, and your internet will be faster, and your stream will look better because of it. And also with your gaming as well, whether I'm on Xbox or PC, whatever I'm playing, I make sure I have a wired connection. Those milliseconds count. So you'll get a better, stronger internet connection with a wired internet connection. Again, you only have to get an Ethernet cable, plug it into the modem, and make sure you plug it into the back of whatever you're playing. It'll make it a lot easier for you. I know a lot of people with internet problems, so yeah, trust me on that one. Here's one with an easy fix that I see both from new streamers and old streamers, and I do it sometimes too. Chat volume is too high. So when you're playing maybe a multiplayer game with your friends and you're on Discord, a lot of the time your friends will be louder than you. You shouldn't do that. People come to your stream to see you. And a lot of people don't know that they're doing that. That's okay. It happens. You don't know what's going on. I made that mistake a bunch of times, and I continue to do so. I don't realize how loud they are. Make sure you're looking at the OBS sound settings and you're watching the bar to see how loud they actually are. Maybe if you have chatters, I even ask my chat sometimes, I say, are they too loud? Turn them down. And also the game volume is too loud sometimes, or maybe it's too soft. I think it's more of a problem, in my opinion, that it's too loud. You know what I mean? If it's too soft, whatever, I guess that's a problem too. But If it's too loud, then they can't hear you anymore, and people come to your stream to hear you. So make sure you turn your party chat down and your game down if it's too loud. Easy fix. You just got to turn down on your PC or turn your audio down on your OBS. Number 7 here is not necessarily easy to fix, I guess. Maybe it shouldn't be on this list. I think it is, but that's the problem of dead air, not speaking for long periods of time. Remedy that, start talking. Whether you have chatters or not, start talking. And then to add on to that one, number 7 is mic volume too low. Again, audio issues are not easy to fix, and it's not easy to get perfect audio. I still don't have it. I've been doing this for 4 years, and I still don't know what the hell I'm doing with audio. So remember that. But if you're too low, which I see a lot of new streamers, their microphones and volume is too low, just crank that shit up. But, of course, once you crank it up, you could run into other problems as well. So be aware of dead air. You know, new viewers coming in, they want to hear you talk. Start talking about something. And mic volume, crank that shit up. Here's one that I see often. Bad green screen lighting. Okay, this is number 8. Bad green screen lighting. You know, there's an issue sometimes, and green screens have a lot to do with how lit your room is, what kind of lighting that you have. So if you're using a green screen and your green screen is not really, the chroma key is not working, it's because of your lighting. Maybe you don't have the proper lighting yet. I say to fix that, just forget about the green screen until you get better lighting. Some of the green screens are so bad, you might as well just have a background behind you. I don't know what's behind you that you don't want everybody to see. And I use a green screen. I love green screens. And honestly, I don't get it perfect. I'm talking about the green screens that are so bad and like so fuzzy. Just get rid of it and just use a freaking background and wait for better lighting maybe. You know, you don't have to buy better lighting. Maybe you do that down the road. But for now, just freaking do it with a background. Here's one that's super easy that people stop doing sometimes. Rating after your stream, rating another streamer. And I think some streamers get bitter because maybe they don't get a raid back or something. And I know a lot of streamers are bitter about a lot of different things. But after you stream, whether you have 1, 0, 5, 50, whatever, however many viewers you have, I say always rate a fellow streamer.Maybe it's somebody that you know. I usually always, I don't know why I said usually always. Honestly, 100% of the time, I'll probably rate somebody that maybe 1% of the time I rate strangers. But I'll raid somebody that I know, or maybe somebody that raided me before, right? And you do this maybe to get the raid back, or maybe meet some of their community members. You're doing another streamer a favor, so it's a good, positive thing. And you really shouldn't be scared that your viewers are going to go now hang out with that new streamer and not you, because if that's the case, then your content, you know, that's on you. Your content isn't good enough. Every time I send my raiders out, you know, maybe that's even the case. Maybe they will start watching the streamer and they'll watch me less. That's my problem. You know, that's because my content maybe wasn't good enough. I'll try to improve it. But I say you always raid after stream no matter what your viewage is. And it's super easy to do. You know, it brings happiness to somebody. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Number 10, we kind of poked on before. So this is going to be the last one. That's the floating mic problem. And actually, look at me here. I got this wire sticking out. I don't know if you can see that. I should have fixed that beforehand. That's silly. But the floating mic problem, if I was using a green screen, this is only for green screen users. Actually, it could also be for regular, but green screen, I notice some people will put themselves right in the middle of the screen, and they got their mic boom arm just dangling out because it looks like it's invisible because they're using the green screen and it's just coming out of nowhere. What I like to do for that, I'll put myself in a corner and have the mic arm coming out of the corner so it doesn't look like it's just hanging there on the stream. That's a distraction. You know, again, all these things here on this list are not going to make or break your stream really, but these are just little tweaks you could make that could make your stream really better. You know, so we want to use that. Put yourself in a corner maybe if you have a floating mic arm, makes it look awesome. And I have a bonus tip for you, which I see not every streamer, but it seems to be running rampant since the very beginning, since the very inception. And maybe you haven't run into this yet, but number 11, bonus. Do not talk badly about other streamers behind their back. It's going to come back to bite you. It's going to hurt you. So I understand, you know, a lot of people get upset. You know, the whole raid thing. Maybe you raid somebody, they don't raid you back. And you have your friends and you're talking to your friends about how that person did not raid you back. Keep that to yourself or confront the person. You know, it goes back to like middle school days as we were kids. You know, there's lots of drama back then. Kids act like kids. But if you get upset at another streamer, either squash the problem, talk to them, and resolve it, or don't mention their name. Stay away from them. That's okay too. The problem you're going to get yourself into when you first start streaming is that you're going to make a lot of other streamer friends. And you should make a lot of other streamer friends. But, you know, if you start talking badly about one streamer, it's just like high school or middle school. that person's going to go tell another person, and that person may like that person, and it's going to end up bad for you. You know, since you said that about a person, there's going to be somewhere along the line where somebody's not going to like that, and it's going to hurt both streamers. And it makes you look bad, it makes the other person look bad, and the only satisfaction that you get is that you trash somebody. And honestly, no matter what they did, you know, I feel like you should resolve it behind closed doors. But I've noticed a lot on Twitch, a lot of people do some shady shit sometimes, just like the real world, right? I think there's a lot of misconceptions and misunderstandings on Twitch between streamers, and I feel like we could resolve it amicably sometimes, and sometimes we don't. Unfortunate. But I think that's an easy fix. Just stop shit talking. Anyways, guys, let me know what your list is. Let me know what sort of common mistakes maybe you're making or your friends making that could easily be fixed. I hope this video gave you something to think about. I hope you enjoyed it. Love you. Bye. Boom shakalaka. Hey guys, if you liked the video today, consider giving us a like and maybe a subscription on YouTube. Heck, that would help us out a lot. If you want to join our streaming and gaming community, our Discord link is below, along with all our social media links in the description of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care of each other. Bye.